Hello everyone and good evening! Good to see so many people in the chat. Everyone excited to see Master Chu and the Drunkard Hu I see. No doubt this is going to be one of the greatest games we play here on this channel. Just as I finish setting up, because yeah, this is certainly one of those games that, you know, why would anyone ever play this? But let me see. The Hierophant, welcome! Radical Honey Badger Gamer, good to see ya. We hope this game teaches you about China. You're probably going to be disappointed. If you want to know about China, there's Bandit Kings of Ancient China, Destiny of an Emperor, Little Ninja Brothers, which hilariously takes place in China, but because they knew that ninjas were popular in America at the time, they changed the main characters to be ninjas. So there's that as well. You know, Kung Fu Heroes you probably don't want to touch. Although it is available on the Switch Online, so you never know. Oh, Taiwan says Extreme Wreck. There you go. The Assassin was a Taiwanese developer. Makes sense. Let me see here. Color Dreams distributed other Sachin games, such as Silent Assault, Metal Fighter, Tag and Dragon, and Galactic Crusader. Ugh, Galactic Crusader. Another game I have no interest in talking about. Jump 4 times in a row when I start to prove that it's live? Whoa! Calling me out there. It's been revealed that all of my streams were pre-recorded, everyone. That's how I totally interacted with the chat the whole time. But then, you know, you could all be plants or something, right? I've paid people to post things in the chat at certain times to make it look like it's real. But no, don't worry. I will do that just for fun. Because why not? So, okay, I won't waste any more of your time on the title screen here. I'm sure we should all start playing. You were suspicious of the last one? Of the Mario one? I'd love to hear what would have made you suspicious of that. But again, especially considering I was, would have been talking with the chat the whole time. But all right, here I go. I'm gonna jump 4 times at the beginning to prove it's real. Okay, and up is jump, which is really awkward. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hopefully that's enough jumps to prove that this is actually live. Now, speaking of which, I've never played this before, so it's going to be a learning journey for all of us. Apparently there's 10 levels, you got 3 continues, and then you got to start the game all over again, so no promises that we won't be able to beat everything on our first try, and I should probably pull up the instruction manual here, just for like a quick review. I did read it earlier, but it kind of flies over your head there. Am I dying or is it loading? Hopefully everything's showing up okay. Looking at the stream, I think things are looking good. So different items. There's like different items we gotta pick up here. Where's the page for that? So the yin yang, when you have collected the total of 8 symbols, then you will earn your right to challenge the boss. Okay, so we have to pick up those. It seems. You are satisfied? Well, good to know. David Ray, welcome. Hope you're having a great night. But really, was it the Mario stream, like the time machine and the Mario is missing, that you were wondering if it was actually live or not? I would love to hear why you thought that, just for curiosity's sake. But hopefully it all looks good now. Okay, so up is jump, B does this, A is shoot. And it's one of those games where it doesn't center you properly, so you're always kind of pressed against the side. So good luck, dodging things that come from off screen when you can barely even see what's going on. Okay, so I think that was a 1-up that just came out of that jar. So I guess we should be shooting jars. Items come out of them, good to know. Okay, so how do we know how many... Oh, okay, so it says 4 down there. 4 yin-yang, so we need 8 to beat the level? Can I shoot this to make something come out? Yes, I can. Okay, so I'm guessing I didn't shoot enough of the jars to reveal enough of them. And like, look how close I am to the side of that screen. That is garbage. When you can't even see what's happening. Because you're so, pressed against the side. Oh, I'm shooting double now. Oh, I can even shoot these little green ones. Oh, I'm not even looking at my health bar down there. Okay, so interesting that dying does not make you replay the level. It just kind of, you respawn right where you died. This is all about learning the game right now. I've, again, never played this before, so there's going to be a little bit of a learning curve. Okay, so the scroll is the reason for shooting double. Okay, so that's 7 yin-yangs. Oh, and just shooting a random hole in the wall is the 8th one. And then it automatically takes us to the side of the screen into a random door. And it sounds like we're going to have to fight a boss. Alright, it's Wispy Woods, everybody! Bootleg Wispy Woods edition. And this jar in the middle doesn't seem to do much of anything. Jumps around at the bottom there. He doesn't seem to have a health bar. What's the strat? Just kind of mash A and hope that he dies before I do? Or like the B button. What does this do? Like waving the fan at him? I'm sure, again, as we play, we'll figure this out, but I don't know if my attacks are even doing anything to this guy. Okay, he dies eventually. And is that it? Or I have to defeat this last spider guy too, before it counts as a victory? Maybe? Or maybe I have to walk to the right? Or can I go inside this pipe? Are we doing this Mario style now? Okay, so you have to defeat the boss, and then you shoot the jar, and then the key comes out. And that's how we do it, everyone. That is learning how to play this game. Hope you enjoyed that. Stakk'm, yes. Cheap Coral Cola, welcome. Yeah, I don't know what to expect from this. Again, apparently it's 10 levels long. You start with 3 lives, and you get 3 continues, so that's like, it sounds like 12 lives right off the bat. So if we can use, like, 1 life per level, this might be possible. Maybe God wouldn't help with this. I'm sure he's got better things to do for sure, but good to see you. I hope you're having a great night. Probably because of Color Dreams leaving the video game business to focus on making cameras. Really? When it comes to Color Dreams, I like Crystal Mines. Probably one of the better Color Dreams games. Let me see here. This is the Lord of the Rings game we should have gotten. Let me Treebeard. Weird. But alright, yeah, hope you're all having a great night. This is, again, you know, unlicensed games. I've been playing them all. And sometimes you even gotta play junk like this too. Like, I don't even know what I'm looking at. A scroll just came out of that thing at the top there. Something's coming from off screen, bouncing all over the place. It seems to thankfully have a somewhat predictable pattern. That was a 1-up I think I just touched. Again, the screen's kind of hard to understand sometimes with just so much going on. And those yin-yangs are not ones that you need to collect. Those ones are in the background. Oh, that sounds like invincibility, probably. Here's a chest. Can we do anything with a chest? Yeah, you can shoot that, and a little guy comes out, and we picked it up, and that gave us full health. Good to know. And it will be interesting to see, you know, assuming we don't beat this on our first try. I'd be very surprised if we did. Oh, maybe I needed the invincibility to, like, walk on this fire. But, you know, we didn't do that too successfully, but it worked out in the end. You know, do items always come out of the same spots? Or are they randomized each time the level loads? But yeah, the moral of the story I'm seeing here is, you know, shoot everything and items may come out or they may not. Okay, so before I pick up that last guy, I'm going to pick up whatever that just was. And then I'll pick up this. And okay, so levels are thankfully short. So hopefully, again, considering this is our first run through, I'm not expecting to be too victorious this time. But should we have to replay things, at least it's not going to take all day. So what's the difference between the two attacks? I think I need to understand a little bit more about just what our attacks are doing here. So A fires a shot, B raises the fan or the knife to block shots from enemies. Okay, so it's not really an attack, it's more of like a blocking technique. Understood. Bible Buffet, yeah, it's like they just ripped off Candyland and added in Bible trivia and Legend of Zelda styled elements, so I can get behind you on Bible Buffet as well. And if we're talking about the Wisdom Tree games, Exodus is essentially just Crystal Mines 2, so I can get behind that one as well. Because of American Video Entertainment going under and Color Dreams leaving the game industry, Sachin had to distribute their games in the US themselves. Most drunkards don't know what they're looking at. You're in good company playing this then. Yeah, I appreciate you all joining tonight. So, again, I'm not expecting mind-blowing AI from a Color Dreams game. So, I'm assuming just, you know, come down here, shoot a couple times, and then try to get back up on top of this platform, and then rinse and repeat that, you know, for like 5 minutes. That's probably, you know, the wimpy way to do it, but also the health-conserving way. Because it seems like he shoots one direction a few times, and then, you know, he doesn't turn around until he's kind of, you know, done shooting 5 or so times, so you can use that to sort of predict. Although, pressing the B button, you know, just how does that dodge shots? I'm curious. Also, up is jump. That should be noted that pressing up jumps, and that is awful. I've already pressed up by accident like 40 times. Okay, but it's not enough to just defeat the boss. There's apparently, I think, also a key somewhere. There we go. Okay, so 2 levels down out of 10. Round 3. Hopefully the volume level's alright, everyone. Just let me know, should there be anything that needs to be adjusted. Okay, invincibility necklace. So when you get that, that's when you kind of, you know, go nuts. And that was another 1-up that just came out of there. So this game is also very generous with 1-ups. And obviously, I'm not going to complain about that. You know, the fact that this game gives you a health bar, you get continues, you get 1-ups all over the place. It's already more fair than, like, you know, 95% of unlicensed games out there. And again, I'm probably going to miss one and have to, you know, rescour the level, but it is what it is. So, okay, if I get a second scroll, now we're shooting triple. I like that. Okay, 7. Ooh, I thought I was going to have to redo the whole level, but no, we got the 8th one. Again, they're easy enough to find. Levels are short enough. Oh, we're back to the tree boss again. We've literally exhausted, you know, all 2 bosses in this game, perhaps. I really don't know. Like, where can I even go to avoid you? Can I stand on top of whatever that platform is in the middle without taking damage? Yes, this is a safe spot. Okay. So now that you've moved to the right side of the screen, oh, I can shoot the fire, maybe. I think that's what it looked like I just did, and that gives me a better spot to stand up here. It's like, I'm gonna let him start shooting to the right. No, he really turns around quickly. It's not like that last guy who, you know, looked a certain direction a whole bunch. Okay, so, oh wow, he jumps too. again, kind of just figuring out the controls and such here. Oh, do you get a 0 life? Oh, okay, interesting. So you can continue 3 times. I'm going to select yes. And when you continue, you have to replay whatever level it was that you died on. Which makes sense. Okay, so yeah, so fire can be destroyed. It was not something I was expecting to happen. Somehow shooting fire was not something that, registered in my mind as working. But here we are. And again, this game essentially boils down to mashing the A button to try and reveal items wherever they may be hidden. And again, that was just me accidentally pressing the up button there because it's something that's so easy to do. And it looks like all items are not hidden in the same place every time, everyone. So that's good to know. Because I was like, okay, well last time there was a thing right at the end there. But somewhere, no, I missed a thing and it looks like it was right there. And here we go. Audio volumes are fine, says Chief Coca-Cola, but the actual game's audio, that makes sense. Okay, so how does blocking work? So blocking actually works pretty well. But it's a matter of he's going to keep walking towards me, right? So it might just be a matter of it's best to just get inside the boss and mash the A button. Even if it takes a life, because they seem really difficult to properly dodge. So see, that's simple enough. Just kind of, go nuts at it. And there we go, 3rd level down. Not playing, I'm a drunkard. Yeah, so So from what I think I understand, you can actually play this game with 2 players simultaneously, so that might be like the one redeeming factor, if the co-op is any good. But yeah. Sachin game, Color Dreams, own games were usually worse than Sachin's. Okay, yeah, I keep referring to that incorrectly. Thank you. Which is funny because again, we've actually talked about how Crystal Mines and Bibles and Bible Buffet aren't horrible, and yet those I'm pretty sure were actually Color Dreams games. But other terrible ones I've played include like Castle of Deceit. That was Bunch Games. All this unlicensed stuff. It's so weird how it all crisscrosses each other. Challenge of the Dragon was not good. In fact, I was like halfway through that game and the power went out. I was playing a level where there was lightning, and then all of a sudden, just in the middle of it, the power went out. And when I got back to it, it wasn't too bad of a game. One interesting thing I've found about unlicensed games is that so often there's no max to how much HP you can have. You can just keep collecting health power-ups forever, and you'll keep getting increased increased HP, which is nice. And Challenge of the Dragon was one of those games. Okay, so I think this is literally again that boss we faced in the 2nd level. So a lot of fighting bosses in NES games is like finding the safe spot where you can just attack them all day long and not have to worry too much about anything. So let's see if we can figure this out. So I'm going to go up here, make him go all the way to the right. And then if I like run back here and shoot a bit. Hey! Okay, well, instead of doing it the wimpy way, can I just mash A and get ya? Unfortunately, you don't shoot very quickly. It seems to be a kind of like, a 1 on screen per time sort of thing, which is why getting real up and, close to them would make you think you could do some massive damage that way. But alright, level 5. This is what the game is. And unfortunately, we did have to continue that one time. I'm assuming that, with our knowledge of the game, we may be able to, do better on subsequent runs. But I'm not giving up on this one yet. We'll see how close we can get. Especially if it just keeps looping the same 2 bosses over and over again. And hopefully we can make it work. That guy gives you full health. That's a 1-up. So yeah, again, this game is so plentiful with the 1-ups. But it seems like the items that spawn are random, so... Oh. Fortunately, it looks like I missed one somewhere. So we're gonna have to go back and look. And yeah, when you're going to the left, it's even worse than when you're going to the right, in terms of like what items are on screen. Yeah, and this is a big waste of HP having to replay stuff. I thought I shot pretty much everything that I could, but it seems that was not the case. Oh, there it is. Okay, can I just get to that without dying? Not that the boss isn't good. Hey, it almost disappeared too. What would have happened if it did? Will it respawn in the same place? Does it get randomized to another spot in the level? So many questions that I'm honestly not that all worried about the answers to. Bunch Games was a label for Color Dreams. That's what I thought. Let me see. Like literally, Bunch Games was just Color Dreams in disguise. So was Wisdom Tree. Ugh, such a bizarre thing. And, you know, it makes sense when Konami did it with Ultra Games because they were actually, you know, getting licensed games. But I don't get why Color Dreams would do that. Okay, so what's the strategy with this guy? Maybe just, again, mashing A? Can I defeat you with the strategy without exhausting an entire life bar? Yes, I can. Okay, so the strategy, you know, I keep looking for any sort of deeper strategy that this game may possess, but so far, what's worked best seems to just be mashing the A button and not thinking too much about boss patterns. But with that, we're officially halfway through the game. Again, having never played this, I have no idea how long this is going to take. And you only get 3 continues again, which we've used 1 of so far. So it's completely possible we'll get to the end and game over and have to suffer through this entire thing again. So look forward to that. It's unfortunately just the reality of playing these old games, especially, you know, the unlicensed ones, which, you know, as we've mentioned, seem to like limiting the number of continues that you get to 3. So can you defeat this fire as well? Or is this like different fire that you can't shoot? Kinda seems different. So far I'm liking this level more than the last one though. It seems that, a little bit simpler. Okay, so taking a hit reduces your weapon level back to what it was before. And with that, alright, another 8 yin-yangs picked up. And another boss, which we're just gonna mash the A button on this guy. Oh, we even got the walls shooting now. Faces in the walls. Alright. Yeah, literally the strategy is just, there is no strategy. Wonderful. Oh, back to this sort of level again though. And that's another one up in the wall. So, you know, now that I've learned how to play the game better, it's amazing, you know, I could probably rack up a lot of lives in the early game. Just shooting everywhere. Because the worst thing you can do in this game is miss an item and have to go back in the level. That is what I've learned. Okay, so those guys can kind of be defeated from a distance where you won't take damage. Good to know. And, you know, I'm just gonna take my time, as it seems like enemies only spawn, you know, when you move into like certain sections of the screen. No, I want to get that before it disappears, even if it means I have to jump into the fire. Okay, so do I want to grab that? Seems like that's the end of the level. And another boss, except our life bar is super low, so we're probably gonna lose a life this time. So this guy, he shoots in one direction and then he switches to the other. So as long as you kind of do his dance, where you try and stay on the side that he's not shooting, you can generally avoid damage, it seems anyway. And thankfully, it seems like every time you beat a level, you get your health back. So like right now I have 2 health, but we're gonna get it back anyway, so I'm not too worried about that. Round 8, everybody! And, yeah, okay, so according to the instruction manual, it sounds like the last few rounds are just bosses. So, it's really important then to get to these points with a lot of lives in reserve. Hopefully it still fills our health back up after each level, though. Okay, so, level 8, done. Oh! Okay, but there's more than one boss you gotta fight. And then the face starts shooting, interesting. So I'm just mashing A right now as fast as I can. It doesn't look so elegant, but... Oh, he dropped the 1-up. Okay, I'll take the 1-up. Again, just mashing that A button. Okay, so that was enough to defeat that guy. Level 9 now. What do we have to fight level 9? Same bosses that we fought throughout the rest of the game, probably? Alright, we got a head this time. Head on the floor. I think you know, my health didn't get refilled after that last level too, unfortunately. Also, I'm pressing A to shoot, and like sometimes nothing comes out. Okay. We got invincibility for a second here. Oh! He was smart enough to kind of turn around and jump that time. Alright, he's dead. And we got another head to fight. And again, I think there's 10 levels, so unfortunately this still is not the end. Okay, I can stand here and be safe. No, okay, so even that wasn't safe enough. Yeah, so this is Drunkard Master Chu and the Drunkard Hu. Okay, so we have 1 life to try level 10. What's level 10? Level 10 is literally just this guy again. But we only have 1 life. And I think if we continue, unfortunately, we don't continue at level 10. I think it says level 7 is where you go back to. So it's reminding me a lot of Dragon Power in that regard. Where that was another game where when you continue, it doesn't take you right back to where you left off, unfortunately. Okay, that's a 1-up. I like it. Okay, so this guy is easy enough to fight, but now the statue's gonna start shooting fire. That seems to be the pattern of the bosses in this level. Is you fight a boss, and then like a statue starts shooting at you. And I keep pressing up by accident, which makes me jump. Yes, the necklace. Now what? The statue I have to fight? Okay, I think that's what it wants me to do. I don't know if what I'm doing is actually doing any damage or not, but I'm doing it. Okay, I got a key. Is that it? Yeah! We did it on our first try, everybody! Wow! And that's it. You don't even get to enjoy that end screen for like more than 3 seconds, and it boots you back to the beginning. Whoa! So that's a game that's, you know, I probably could have done without playing if I had gone my whole life without playing that. I don't think I would have been missing out, but there you go. I was expecting that to take at least an hour or 2, but there you go. Oh boy. Thank you, Coral Cola. Thank you, everyone. Like, yeah, that's just strange. Let me see. What were people even saying here? I was so zoned in. I was like, I really don't want to play this again. So I'm going to beat it on my first dang try. You recognize the last boss from AVGN. So, yeah, like I said in the description down there, I think where most people probably know this game from is that the AVGN did it like way back. Like one of the very first games he ever did. And my rule is usually that, you know, I'll beat a game and then I'll go back and watch his review, and you'll see how it compares. Because yeah, it would have probably been at least 10, maybe even like 15 years at this point since I've seen the review of this game. So it'll be fun to go see what he has to say about that now. But yeah, that's Master Chu and the Drunkard Hu, everybody. Whoa. I was prepared for a long drawn out fight. Like this was going to be a janky garbage game that was going to, you know, be frustrating, and I was going to have to try it like a billion times before it finally worked out. But somehow our very first attempt, which was not pretty, but you know, it worked in the end. And thankfully I do have backup material for you all. Should this have been as quick as this is actually way quicker than I was even expecting. I can't believe our first try, but I will be putting in another game for us to check out in a second here. Might as well pull up Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, David Ray. Probably not tonight. Probably not tonight with the online things, but appreciate the thought. I'm sure we'll do some online stuff again soon. Now I don't have to play it again. Exactly, Coral Cola. Yeah, you don't know how happy that actually makes me. Color Dreams probably did the Bunch Games label because a lot of people started to think published by Color Dreams equals bad. That's fair enough, honestly. It's fair enough. Okay, so yeah, I guess that's enough of this game. I will now turn it off and put it away and never play it again. And I will be back with another game in a minute. Metal Fighter? So that's an unlicensed game that's coming up. We're gonna check out another game that I have lined up. And honestly, if you guys want to check out Metal Fighter, if this other game goes quick too, and we'll make this like an unlicensed game stream or something like that, I'm not even against that. So again, I will be back in 1 second as I swap out the games. I haven't played Raid 2020 or Pestterminator yet, although I'm sure they're going to be just wonderful. But what we got right here... Remember Hulk Hogan promoted the original 30-in-1 version? I've never seen the 30-in-1 version, only the 15-in-1. But yeah, this is Maxi 15, everybody. And the reason I checked this out is because obviously, multi-carts are a thing on the NES, Mario Duck Hunt... and the like. And when I hit those, it's not like, okay, now I need to replay all these games again. Usually it's just like, okay, I've beat every game on this multi-cart, move on from that. But the weird thing about Maxi 15 is that it actually has a game on it that never had an individual release, and that is Stakk'm, or Stakk'm, I'm guessing is probably the way it's intended to be pronounced. 30-in-1 version was never released. That would make sense then. It went down to 15-in-1, yes. That makes sense. But yeah, of these games, I've beat F-15 City War, Crazy Creatures, Double Strike, Dudes with Attitude, Deathbots, Deathbots, Chiller, a Zapper game. But yeah, so the one, I haven't beat Menace Beach yet, that's of course coming up too. But Stakk'm is the game I wanted to check out on here again, since it never had an individual release. Might as well see what it was. 1992 American Video Entertainment. So this was definitely jumping on that puzzle craze bandwagon, stuff dropping from the top. Might as well start on easy mode. See next. Yeah, why not? Why wouldn't you want to see what block is coming next? Music on? Sure. Okay. So 0-0. Chris, welcome! Hopefully this game has a pause button. There it is. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for stopping by. We've already beat Master Hu and Master Chu and the Drunkard Hu. Somehow pulled off a first try victory. But you know, for my sake and for all of your sakes, I think it's for the best we never touch that game again. So it's you know, it worked out well in the end. Yeah, I've read that about there being a second version of Maxi 15. This is the standalone version. I know there's also a version where you have to like plug another cartridge in to get it to work, kind of like Super Noah's Ark 3D. Magic Jewelry was a better Columns clone, as I've played Magic Jewelry before too. So the way this one works is you line up blocks of the same color or blocks that are in sequence, so like 1, 2, 3, and I think that will make them all disappear. Okay. And at the bottom it says vert 15, so I think we actually have to make 15 vertical stacks. Okay, so 7 there. It's reminding me a lot of Clacks, honestly. Oh, pressing down is like an insta drop. Okay. No. Okay, so down and A, drop the block instantly. Amazing. 7. So if I do 7, 8, 9, does it go from left to right? It will. Okay, so this is kind of interesting. Interesting concept. 7, 6, 5. Okay. And if I do 3 skull blocks in a row, will that cancel them out? Where do I want this? If I could do 3, 4, 5. So this is... I can understand why this never had an individual cartridge release. It's kind of sad. I don't know if it ever gets more difficult than this. Does this game have an end? You know, is this one of those games that I can play to a point where it's like, it actually says the end? I don't know where to put the 7. Just there for now, I guess. I can't see this being too much trouble. So do 3 skull blocks cancel out? They do. A star block, I think, is like a wild card. So just kind of stick that over there for now, I guess. Not sure where I would use that. So I could do 7, 8, 9 to clear that out of the way. And we still have to make 8. Wow, this is a slow-moving game. Does B do anything? No, B does nothing. Ever played Chip's Challenge? So David Ray, Chip's Challenge actually was going to have an NES port, and there's a prototype of it out there, but it doesn't have sound or anything. It's a little bit janky. But I loved Chip's Challenge on the PC back in the day, and I would have loved it if it had got an NES port that was complete. But someday I'm gonna do a prototypes stream, unreleased games, and yeah, Chip's Challenge is a huge one. That I think is so cool, was going to be on the NES, but unfortunately never ended up being so. Hackin' Quackin', thanks for stopping by. Things are going well. We beat Master Chu and the Drunkard Hu on our first try, so you know, I can't complain too much. A Japanese version exists of Magic Jewelry with hentai. I mean, there's also like the 3 the 3 unspeakable games that yeah. Yeah, Hackin' Quackin', isn't that, it's I was fascinated when I found out about that as well. Yeah, Chip's Challenge was so cool back in the day. I had friends who had computers and had it, and I always loved going there and giving it a play. So, let's see what happens if we actually beat a level here. This game, again, pretty slow. So like 3, you do like 3, 4. Like, yeah, there's really not much to say about this. It just kind of is what it is. Oh wow, I didn't even notice that was going to make a thing. So I always love that in puzzle games when you clear a line or something and you don't even realize you're about to do it. But so if I do a thing like this, and I put the 2 skulls, no. Oh, I'm getting confused. Because it shows a 6 in the stack on the left and a 6 at the top. So I thought that was like 2 different 6s. Okay, that's been confusing me a little bit. Now I understand. Okay, it's the same 6. And so now that I've kind of messed up, how do I place these properly? So I could do like 4, 5. I'm assuming it has to go like 4, 5, 6. Like if I did 4, 6, 5, it wouldn't count. I think, anyway. I could do like 6, 7, 3, 4... And I can put this here to make like a 5. Gotcha. Okay. sort of understanding. I could do... No, that doesn't work. I could do like 4, 5. If I get a 3, I could put it there now. Okay. This game's showing its fangs a little bit. 2 9s here. I see a 7 coming up, so I'm not going to cover up the other 7. Diagonal probably works too, right? So I could have done a thing like that. So 7s. Okay, so I could do 6. Oh, I didn't even mean to do that, but it worked anyway. I can do a 7 there. How many more lines do I need to make? 3 more verticals. 7. Okay, I can put a thing here to do star 6, 7. 1 doesn't really have a good spot. I can do 3 skulls in a row to make that. 3 9s in a row to make another vertical line. Oh, I think it's like 1 more. Okay. 4, 5. Okay, so, and now we're at the point where we're so close to beating the level, I can just throw junk away until I get what I'm looking for. And we get the 666 there, which should beat the level. And then, like, why would the game start at level 0-1? Haven't they ever heard of 1-1? Or maybe it's like, it just lists your victories. Oh, and it's not even always the same type of blocks. Now it looks kind of like cards. Accidentally pressed down, which made it drop instantly. And that's Stakk'm, everyone. Not too amazing. Thank you, Hackin' Quackin'. Escape from Atlantis is the prototype to skip. Remember when Accolade's Sega Genesis games were unlicensed? Yes. Weird to ask, but were Color Dreams sold in Canada back in the 1990s or no? You'd assume no. Well, considering how many of them I've come across up here, I'd assume that there were probably some Color Dreams sold in like random stores. I don't recall ever seeing them personally, but I'd be surprised if they weren't. Considering, we had Camerica up here. It was the Canadian government who said, Camerica isn't doing anything wrong releasing the Game Genie and stuff for the NES, where they had a lot more trouble in the US. So, and my parents, one of the games they had when I was born was actually Tengen Pac-Man. So unlicensed games were definitely out and about up here for sure. Puzzle from AVE also starts at level 0. So can anybody confirm if this game actually has an ending? Like, is there a certain point where you get to and the game ends? Or does it kind of just go on forever? Yep, this kind of plays a trick on your mind, having to count all of the things on there. Okay, so we got 1. I wish it was like Tetris and there was like a hold option. So I could put 2 here. Wait, what number is this? This is a 7. So I could do like 6, 7, 8. We have a skull here. This is a bit tricky. This is a little bit trickier now, I'll admit. I kinda dig it. Okay, so I have 2 6s. So 3, 2. Skull again. Is this guy a wild card? Yes. Okay, so I shouldn't have put the skull on top of those 2 6s. But what is this? 7, 6, 7, 8. Actually, I'm trying to get horizontal lines now. No, that was a 9, not an 8. No, and I pressed down by accident. Okay, this is interesting. 9. So I could do like a 2 here. Thing like that. I'm kind of just sticking everything I don't like to the right. And hoping it works out in the end. I could put another 6 there. 6 there. Skull over there. So that's 7, 8, 9. But I need to start making horizontal lines. That was my mistake. I, for some reason, was still in vertical mode. This game is odd. Very odd. American Video Entertainment's games were probably not released in America. Based on the game, you would think maybe not. But the fact that I used to find so many when I was thrifting back in the day... I used to find all the different types of unlicensed games. That you never know what came up here and was for sale. You would assume this game does have an ending, but it probably takes a long time to get there, like 6 hours. We could look it up. You know, I'm kind of just, I want to start this again. So I'm going to see what happens if we just let the blocks fall and see where they land. Okay, does stack... No one's probably ever talked about this game. So, it's possible that no one's ever actually beat it. Does Stakk'm NES have an ending? I would assume that this isn't gonna... Oh, list of... Wow, someone's made a list of NES games without a clear ending? I have never come across this list before. Wow, that's cool. 720 game plays forever. Adventures of Dino Ricky. After 4-4, it loops back to 1-1. That is true. Balloon Fight plays forever. Battle City is a Famicom game, which I've played, but I wouldn't say I've beat it. Burger Time, yes. Bump and Jump has essentially like a final boss, but then it loops back to the beginning. Yeah, so many games are like that too. Is Stakk'm actually going to be on this list? That'd be amazing if it was. Gotta go much further down. It literally lists every NES game. And wow, the blocks are still going. Stargate, Star Shoulder. No, Stack Up is on this list, but not Stack Up, which makes sense unless it's under Maxi 15. I should check that too. Nope, it's not here. So this is probably also one of those games that just kind of goes on forever. But it's cool to see that people have had these discussions before. I'm definitely not the first person who's ever tried to beat every NES game ever made. Although I'm not entirely sure how many people have actually ever done it. Oh, and there's even a continue option. Do you think you get infinite continues? Is this a matter of I can beat it if I put away my whole day and just do nothing but play this? So I'm just gonna game over like 5 times to see if it is infinite continues. Because that's the sort of thing that, you know, is fascinating to know. How did that even happen? If I just mash the A button, will I win? Do you think? That'd be funny. Actually, I'm kind of curious. If I just fill the whole board, I wonder what my likely chances of getting enough combos to win is. Oh, absolutely. I have beat Mario Sunshine multiple times, and Mario Odyssey I beat back when the Switch first came out. I've always thought that whenever the next major Mario release is, I'll probably just stream it with everybody, instead of playing it on my own, and yet there hasn't been like a major Mario game come out in years. Oh, finally got one. I just want to set off like a massive combo. I think that'd be so cool. Let's see. Ooh. Again, losing my voice here on stream. That's the way it goes here. Interesting. So, you know, you might just get lucky if you place random blocks everywhere and get, you know, enough to beat the thing that way. But yeah, if it does just let you continue an infinite number of times, maybe that's the question I should look up. How many stages does Stakk'm have? Oh, we cleared some lines there. It's a shame though that, you know, it's not just about getting lines, but it's about you have to get the type that the game wants you to get. And obviously, like, diagonal lines are more difficult than the other types, but... Oh, we got another one. Oh, okay. The next Mario movie will probably come out before the next mainline Mario game? Oh, like, you wonder what they're going to do. Are they going to save it for, like, whatever Nintendo's next console is? And yet we keep talking about how it doesn't seem like Nintendo has any interest in releasing you know, a new console at the moment. There's such mixed messages. People say, oh, they have to release a new console soon. And then people say, oh, but they just ramped up production of the original Switch. So, ugh. From the looks of it, though, this game seems to let you continue as many times as you want. I'm going to get one more game over just for fun to see if we get any more continues. Well, I look up here. Let's do like game FAQs. Stakk'm, NES, game FAQ. And see if there's like a guide. And this isn't, you know, I don't do guides when I'm playing up a game for the first time. But in this case, A, it's an unlicensed game, so it's like, whatever. B, it's very ambiguous to the fact that there's actually an ending or not. And I say that about, you know, it's an unlicensed game, whatever. I actually beat King Neptune's Adventure without a guide. That was a pretty lame game too. So I certainly don't just go, oh, it's an unlicensed game, let's read the guide. But at the same time, there comes a point where it's like, I'm not taking the unlicensed games as seriously as the licensed ones sometimes, but that doesn't mean I haven't beat them legit too. Where are we here? Game F8. Stakk'm didn't come up. Stack. Maybe I should do Maxi 15. And the only reason I want to know this is because it's the question of, do I try to get to the end of this tonight? Or if it's ridiculously long, maybe I'll do it another time. Garden walkthrough for Maxi 15. Wow, so there is a guide for Maxi 15 and it literally lists each individual game. That's fascinating. Let me do a search here for Stakk'm. Oh. Okay, so walkthrough. So area 1. When the stage begins, in no time at all, welcome... Wait, is this the same game? No, it's gone on to Deathbots now. There's not a whole lot of tips on beating this game. But that implies you could beat it. I'm not seeing here exactly how many levels it has. And then, yeah, it really wraps up quick. Okay, I don't know. Anthony, welcome! You're right in the middle of us here, looking up if this game we're playing now called Stakk'm ever actually ends or not. But no one seems to know, so... Who knows, we could be the first people to ever beat it if we take it more seriously tonight. So I'm gonna lose all my lives here. Rather, you know, I'm gonna put to the top of the stack here. Start from scratch, and maybe just for fun, we'll see how long things go. Okay, so it does seem that you get infinite continues. We're at level 0-1. Soon means release GoldenEye a year later. I love that hack and quacking exactly. Okay, so let's try this. It wants 15 horizontal lines, we'll give it 15 horizontal lines. So that's a 9. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. 9, 8, 7, 6. What should I do with this? Anything? Put that there just for fun. Put that there. A thing like that. Because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm trying to calculate here how I want to create. Because that's a thing too, and this game reminds me a lot of Clax in the sense that Clax had way too many colors. Good luck ever creating a good combo when there's 8 different possible colors that will come down at any time. In this game, you have 9 different types of block that can show up. Like, how do you strategize and make anything sensical happen when good luck getting the block that you want when you want it? so do a thing like that. Like right now I'm just looking for 9, 8, a 7 would be nice. Well, I don't see a 7 coming up. Oh, and that, yeah, wait, that's not what I wanted to do. I accidentally wiped them all out. Ugh. This game is so annoying in the sense that it's just like, yeah, you're never going to get what you want when you want it. Okay, so that's a 9. Like, I'm waiting for a 7. There's been no 7. Again, another 9. I'm getting tons of 3s. If I was trying to make horizontal rows with 3s, we'd be done hours ago. 5s, getting lots of 5s. And that's, again, what frustrated me about Clax, and what's frustrating me about this game is if you try to do something with a certain block that just decides not to show up, then your whole game is ruined. And in this case, I tried to do a thing that involved getting the number 7, and the number 7 is just not coming. Alright, I'm starting this again. Like, let's see, am I ever gonna get a 7? We're getting lots of 8s, 3, 8. So what I'm learning is don't try and do a thing. Oh, that was a 7, finally. Is don't try to make a combo where you do different numbers. Always try to make combos of the same number. Ugh. But again, infinite continues, that's a feature I can get behind. Otherwise, it looks like this is what we're up to right now. If anyone has any interesting topics of discussion, don't be afraid to share them. All right, so that's a 5. Like, what's coming up on that stack there? Like, where do I put a 2? Okay, I put a 2 there, 6 there. This. If I put this here, then it means I just need another 5 at some point. I feel like the skull block is supposed to be like this huge problem, and yet it doesn't seem all that much different than any other block. Okay, so if I put that there... Oh, 5. Okay, so that's a horizontal line I can get. And now I'm waiting for 2s or 8s. Okay, so I see another 2 coming. So I can put that there to get ready for that. This 4 doesn't seem to help all that much, so that can go there. 1 doesn't help all that much. 2 can go here, and that counts as a line. So now we're looking for 6s. Yeah, so if that's all this game is, this is pretty basic. That 3 can go there. We're looking for 8s as well. Go here. 6 goes down here. This goes down here. It's another 6. Yeah, so now we're kind of getting into a danger zone, though. Because the sides are getting stacked a little higher than would be nice. But that can go down there. Like, I feel like this is not the correct strategy for this game. Okay, so yeah, so that's good. This 5 doesn't really have a good place to go. This one also doesn't really have a good place to go. But I'm kind of stuck now. Put that there. Okay, I kind of get what we're going. Okay, so yeah, that's good. Oh, wait. That was a sequential thing. Interesting. This one... I guess can go there for now. And that's what I'm talking about in a game like this. When there's 9 different possibility of blocks to get, you could go minutes without getting the ones that you need. You said some really interesting thoughts. But unfortunately, this is a puzzle game on the NES. Yeah, it's not really the most streamable thing, is it? And it's a question of, like, just how long do you think this game is? Like, okay, I've been waiting for 9s, I've been waiting for 8s. And I haven't got either of those in probably 2 or 3 minutes now. Tetris is amazing because it's 7 different blocks, and you can use any block to do pretty much anything you want. It's not a matter of waiting for a certain one, because if you get one that's not exactly the one you wanted, you can still do something with it. But in a game like this, in a game like Clax, it's if you don't get the exact color, the exact number that you're waiting for, you know, it's like good luck doing anything. Oh, so I could have stacked one higher. Interesting. Whatever, let's see. Does any of this work? Can I just like accidentally get a massive combo that clears the board? Oh! Oh! Okay, well, that was kind of cool. Again, though, we're not looking for diagonals. We're looking for... Cool. Oh, no! I meant to go to the left first. Okay, so I'm seeing that this game's probably not the best one to play on stream. Wow, though. What a weird game. And it makes sense that this one was never released on its own individual cartridge, because it probably wouldn't have sold that well. And that combination means you have to have all your focus on. That's true. I mean, if I got into like a good topic, I could just, you know, kind of keep throwing ideas out there. That could work too. But okay, with that, you know, I don't think I'll torture all of you much more with unlicensed games tonight. We beat Master Chu and the Drunkard Hu. I always say it out of order. In record time. Definitely speedrun quality run that we had there. And we played a little bit of Maxi 15 just for fun. Is there a button combo to get back to the action, rather the Maxi 15 menu? I feel like there was, but I don't remember it. So that means I'll have to reset. I like how it says Volume 1, implying that, you know, there was going to be more Maxi 15 cartridges at some point. I mean, there were enough unlicensed games out there that anything could have been possible. You know, Menace Beach is coming up soon enough. Do we try to play a little bit of Menace Beach? Just to see what happens? Maybe. Maybe just for fun. Question is the cartridge standalone version any different from the Maxi 15 version? Because normally I would play on the individual cartridge, but we've already got Maxi 15 set up, so let's go. Let's see what we got going on here. Sorry, babe, it looks like our little date at the malt shop is postponed. Seems I'm all tied up at the moment. Please help me out of here or you'll see my bad side. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. So, skateboarding down the street. Beating up ninjas, because that's what you do when you're skateboarding. Was that a something there? Maybe, but it's gone, so... So yeah, we always have a skateboard strapped to our feet, it would seem. I'm assuming falling down holes is bad. I've played this and Sunday Funday, its Wisdom Tree adaptation in the past. But have never taken it all that seriously, so just for fun, we're going to see what we can do here. It would be wonderful if this was a game that had infinite continues. I'm assuming it's not. Ooh, there's a heart up there too. How do you jump? Again, normally before I play a game I read the instruction manual, but I had not planned originally to play this tonight. So maybe I should read the instruction manual. In fact, let me go get the Maxi 15 instruction manual. I'll be right back. Alright, Maxi 15 manual. I actually have Maxi 15 in the box of all things, which I don't think is too common. Menace Beach, Menace Beach, Menace Beach. Where are you? Is there a table of contents? Yes. Menace Beach. Oh, actually, there's a table of contents, but it doesn't tell you which page each thing is on. Just kind of its general location in the manual. But okay. Your sassy but lovable girlfriend has stood you up again, or has she? Bunny was waiting at the malt shop when she was abducted by Demon Dan. You're in control. Start begins the game. Select detonates a bomb. Direction left and right. A button makes him jump. Press the direction pad down while Scooter's jumping to make him hang in the air a bit longer. B makes Scooter punch when he's on the ground, or spin kick when he's in the air. Also makes him pick up a bottle or bomb. Pressing the down button makes him throw it. Direction pad down B to throw something straight. Okay. Alright, so yeah, how do you jump high then? So it says something about holding down to stay in the air? Weird. Okay, we got evil clowns. Oh, I probably could have grabbed that balloon maybe and gotten it through. Okay, let's see what we got. Ninjas again, sure. I'm never sure if I'm doing any damage to them. I'm assuming that the way he flies across the screen, that's a good thing. Okay, so that was 100 points that flew out of that guy that one time. Good to know. Okay, world 1 complete. That wasn't too bad. How many worlds do you think there are? LOL 247, you have this game as well. It made you throw up in your mouth when you played it. Maybe brain damage to yourself. Well, considering we just beat Master Chu and the Drunkard Hu, you know, whatever's going to happen, I think has probably happened at this point. But welcome. Hope you're having a great night. Okay. You little... Okay, well, hopefully there's no language in here that's going to get this banned from the YouTubes. Alright, so yeah, there's light switches now, which is great. There's Elvis in the sewer. I guess we have to beat him. Okay, and it looks like we didn't get our health back, so health pickup's very important. But okay. Alright, gotcha. Okay, very good. What is that? Yeah, I remember this now. There are springs everywhere. Springs and launchers and just all sorts of terrible things that make this game a nightmare. How do continues work in this game? Does it have infinite continues? Because I'll be... Oh no, that's right, and then it blows you into pieces. For a one-hit kill, so that's not good. But yeah, like if you get infinite continues, I'll brute force it until we win. Otherwise, it might be one of those games that you don't want to break your brain on trying to beat in one night. But we'll see. I mean, you know, Master Chu went well enough that I won't say no to this yet. Oh, that was a barely jump there. Okay, bombs. Oh, and it launched us off the side. Yeah, this game's evil like that. And just shooting you into holes like that. Okay, so where did that take us back to? Yeah, we went way back. So up to here. To the right. Okay, so... Okay, perfect, perfect. Will those hurt him too, or just me, probably? So I guess I gotta go down here and do it the hard way. And again, attacking in this game does not feel good. There's like a punching animation that you do, but knowing whether it's, you know, connects or not great. But okay, World 2 complete. Hope you can do better than that. Shrimp, I've been here so long, my clothes are starting to rot. There's the motivation to keep playing this, everyone. Not because it's a fun game, but because, you know, they think that's what that's what you want. Otherwise though, ninjas here, we're mashing the B button and just beating them up. Typical day at the beach. Again, I'm not sure what's so beachy about going through the sewers, but it's in the title, so I guess we won't complain. And it's sumo time, everyone. Okay, so you get a balloon. And, oh, he blew up. Was that intentional? Like, is that the way you're supposed to do it? Hey, I really wanted the heart. So if I could get that. Hey! Oh. Well, I guess we're not getting that now. Was I supposed to jump from the roof? Nope. Okay, we can still make this gap. Yeah, I have next to no health left. Which is why that heart would have been great. Oh, if you mash the B button, you can kind of do like a float in the air. Understood. Oh, I had that bottle. I guess I could have thrown at these guys. Ah, they got me. Okay, brought me back to here. Yeah, so it seems like being in the air and trying to hit them that way is the way to— oh, don't want to blow up. Okay. Perfect. If I could blow up that sumo guy, that'd be great. Oh, I'm so busy trying to focus on the bomb. Okay, so game over, and what happens then? You get a continue option. So if I've learned anything from Color Dreams games, though, you probably get like a limit of 3 continues. So we're gonna have to be sparing with those. Also say no to Wally Bear. Yeah, that's another one, like way at the end. Wally Bear and the No Gang. And then Hacker International made a not here version called... Really? I had not heard that. Okay, so if I pick up the bomb, I can throw it, right? So I thought it was the bomb that blew him up last time, but it seems like maybe it wasn't. Also, no, it's right. It said select, something about select being a bomb too. Well, select's not doing anything now. If I press down and B, it throws the bomb down. That didn't help us too much though. If I just hang it up here, will he eventually blow himself up? Maybe? Yeah, come over to where this bomb is here. Yeah, like right there. Like right there. And I'm sure that last time that was what happened, right? It was the bomb that got him? Or did I defeat him myself? Although considering this seems like a safe spot, I'm very tempted to just kind of wait until something happens. She didn't get nude in the standalone release or the Maxi 15 version. Okay, so yeah, the bootleg version is where things get really crazy. Understood. So yeah, it doesn't seem like anything's really happening. Just that, and I hate that. You know, when he goes off screen, he like respawns. All right, so okay, I guess the strategy is just to hide in that corner. I guess. Is there a clown guy with a balloon I can get back up there? Seems like you have like one shot to get on the roof, and if you miss it or you come back down, then that's it. Oh, okay, so like if we take that guy's balloon, can we get that? And there's something weird about jumping in this game too. When you press the A button, it feels like there's like a 50-50 chance if you'll actually get off the ground or not. Okay, so it's alright. There's a checkpoint here. Unfortunately, you can't control where you're going too much. It's like it just keeps going up. So if I kind of got stuck on that roof, I could have stayed lower maybe. Understood. Yeah, there's a learning curve to this game, but we're getting it. We're getting it. Okay, and then Sumo Guy has to get hit by a bomb again. So let's try the strategy again of hiding in the right corner. No, that bomb's coming right to where I am. That's not going to work at all. Yes, yes. Now if I can just get this ninja guy. Oh, needed the balloon. I was getting a bit too excited, and suddenly it's like, well, that's not going to work. Okay, so it doesn't seem like I have to defeat any more enemies, at least. If I could get... isn't that like a fire hydrant? And yet, it launched me up for some reason. Okay, so like this. All right, World 3 completed. Menace Beach was also released in South Korea, but unlike the Japanese release, which actually was licensed by Color Dreams, this K version only translated the game to Korean. That's why I'm really happy that I've played the unlicensed games. Because sometimes you find ones like we've discussed, like Crystal Mines or like Fantastic Adventures of Dizzy, which I've actually really enjoyed. And then other times, you know, there's awful ones like this, but you have to learn the really bizarre history behind them that, you know, you really didn't need to know, and yet, you know, here we are. So, how long is this game? A, and B, does it have limited continues? That's what I want to know. Whoa, okay. Whoa, and that's a heart too. Oh, and you can go above 3 hearts. Good to know. No! I was just trying to hit the thing. Is that a 1-up, I wonder? Again, I get the feeling that this is probably the kind of game that's going to have 3 continues, which would mean that we've used 2 of them now. It's annoying that the enemies can also activate the light switches. Ugh. Can I hit the heart through the floor? Unfortunately, it does not seem like it. Hey, how come he could fall through the floor like that? I can't do that. Let's come down here, beat Elvis up a few times, and I don't really know what blew me up there, but if it says so, I guess it did. Let me see. Menace Beach was also... Yes. You like to talk about cool trivia with games like this? Well, I'm always happy to hear it. Again, I love hearing the history of games, and there's some really bizarre stuff out there. So it seems like we don't have to refight that Elvis guy, which is nice. Whoa, and that time, it sent me right into a thing. Okay, so we're probably going to find out very soon if this game has infinite continues or not. And it's always a thing that I like to know going into a game, but that sometimes the instruction manual is really nice and it will tell you that sort of thing. Other times, you got to figure it out for yourself. Okay. Alright, Elvis, come down here and fight. There's nothing for me to worry about down here. Can I hit you through the floor? It's funny how it looks like you can go through the floor. Hey, he can hit me through the floor. Oh, that bomb's gonna get him. Yes! And that's probably a 1-up up there. Oh no, and turned off the light though. Can you turn that light back on? By throwing a banana at it? Unfortunately, it does not look to be the case. So, I mean, I really have no choice but to go back. Oh, now it did! Okay, so yeah, there's like a mine in the floor that must have blown me up that one time. Understood. Or somehow went through the ceiling. Went through the floor as well. Okay, so it doesn't look like I have to defeat this guy. Okay, so that... Okay, that... Yes! Okay, again, there was a weird moment there where I pressed A to jump, but he did like a half jump. The controls are not as responsive as it'd be nice if they were. And also the fact that you're always on top of a skateboard. Not the greatest thing. That's a heart. I'll take it. Okay, we gotta fight Elvis, which is okay. This is not a bad place to have to fight. And hello everyone, welcome whoever, you know, comes across this stream and decides to click on it. Appreciate you checking it out. We have already beat Master Chu and the Drunkard Hu, if you are curious why that's not what we're playing at this moment. Alright, World 4 complete. Palpuck, why did I do this to yourself? Again, we already beat Master Chu and the Drunkard Hu. That's, you know, it's hard to get worse than that, honestly. This at least feels a little bit like a real game. Just fingers crossed that, you know, we don't run out of continues and have to start again from the beginning. Like, she's so mean to you. Like, it's not my fault. I'm trying to get there as fast as I can, I swear. Alright, it's Guile from Street Fighter, everybody. Being shown up by some kid on a skateboard. Fortunately, no more 1-ups. I mean, honestly though, all things considered, this level's a lot nicer than the sewer. The sewer with the bouncy things everywhere, and you know, that's pretty much as mean as this game has gotten. So anytime it's not the sewer, I'm happy. Oh, but we got Sumo Man again. Oh, okay, and he got instantly killed us. Continue again? Okay, we can keep continuing. I like it, I like it. Let's see here. Some of those Genesis games... like you mentioned, though, with Accolade, it doesn't seem like there was as much of a problem with companies releasing unlicensed games on the Genesis. Like, even Bubsy, I don't think was licensed, right? Bubsy 1, at least. It comes in, like, a weird cardboard box. Like, so can I defeat you without a bomb? Is that gonna blow up on you? Oh, that'd be great. Oh, there's the bomb we're looking for. Okay, so down into this whole Sumo Man. Okay, so I understand now. And I'm not sure how you avoid taking damage in this game, because you pretty much have to touch, like, all the sprites. Okay, so just not touching the sumo guy, I guess, is the strat. But he's, like, stuck in the corner. And I got grabbed by a bird, who now seems to be taking me back in the level. Okay, so you just wait for this person to throw a bomb, it seems. And then after she does that... try and lure the guy into the hole, I guess? So I'm just going to dodge him until she throws the bomb. Okay, so there's the bomb. So I'm going to pick that up. Okay, come over here. Come over here. Come on down here. Exactly. So stay in there. Oh, barely. Alright, down into the hole, Sumo Man. Down into the hole. Nope. Okay, I'm getting the hang of it, though. Getting the hang of it. Perfect. That's what we want to see. Now, how much more level do you think there is? Okay, Guile I can deal with. Guile's not so bad. This is just Ryu in his younger days. Okay, is that it? Okay, level 5 complete. Let me see. Bubsy 1, Accolade Genesis games. Yeah, Demon Dan is a pretty dastardly guy from the seams of it. Okay, so... again, how many levels does this game have? And does it have infinite continues? I'm very curious. I mean, we're gonna find out eventually, one way or the other, I guess. I think we've continued 3 times, so I'm very scared to get another game over. Considering what Color Dreams has taught me before. But hopefully with what we've learned, you know, any future attempts shouldn't be too much of an issue. And yeah, it seems like every second level is a sewer. Is that a 1-up? It is. Okay, so those are 1-ups. That's great. Okay, but we got Sumo Man again. I hate that Sumo Man only gets defeated from bombs. Oh! I was like, yeah, he's gonna hit it, and then I wasn't paying attention to the fact that I had no health left. Because again, it feels like just by nature of playing the game, you're gonna run into things that hurt you. The controls don't make it so that you can properly dodge. Oh, but there's... oh, Sumo Man stayed dead! So now it's just Elvis Man we gotta defeat. Okay, okay. I can get behind that. And again, it's like a 50-50 chance every time you press the A button if you actually jump or not. That's awful. These are some awful jumps. Okay. So, see how he landed and then he like bounced? Like, what is with that sometimes? Like, okay, so if you're in the air and you press up A, he gets like some extra height. I guess. That's weird. So, I don't want that to happen. Oh, he did it! Oh! Yes! Okay. Okay. So, I want to go down so I can fight Elvis here. That has to be the most difficult part of the game, I would assume. That jump was awful, and I would love to never do it again. Okay, Elvis, come on down. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right. Okay. Are we almost done this level? Because that would be great. I just want to defeat you before you despawn or something and then don't come back. Because that is like a staple of unlicensed games, is the enemies disappearing and then you can't beat the level. Oh, Sumo Man. Ugh. Okay, bombs. Just walk right into that bomb, please. Come on, Sumo Man. Come on. At least the bombs... Whoops. At least the bombs are consistently dropping here. Let me just readjust that. Okay. Like, where did he go? Do you think he blew up off screen? That would be okay with me. Ah! He must have blown up! Okay. Demon Dan, okay. So it's not the end yet. Alright, we still got another outdoors level anyway. You'd think there'd be alligators in the sewers. Instead there's Elvis impersonators. Alien came to take Elvis home. Alright, so again, we're gonna get game over here in a second. And the question is, do you gotta continue? Am I gonna be able to continue it again? Or is that gonna be it? Whoa! And then the screen just glitching out. It's awful. Alright, so I've continued 3 times already. And it still lets us continue. I am shocked. I'm not going to take it for granted, though. Again, unless the game says you get infinite continues, I don't rest. And then there's games like Karnov, which we played, which the instruction manual says you only get 3 continues, yet you actually get infinite continues, and that's because in the Japanese version, you're only limited to 3. But when it was localized, they, for whatever reason, just upped it to as many as you want. So I was like, oh my god, I have to beat the game with only 3 continues, and then was very surprised when that wasn't the case. Okay, so this level is just like bombs everywhere all the time. And you know, it's really fascinating seeing bombs that hurt enemies too. Considering so often it's like, you know, they hurt you, but enemies are immune to them. Okay. Come on, ninja guy. Come on. Where are you going? Okay, got him. And you don't have to defeat the dog, which is nice. Oh, okay, if I can get your balloon. Because I don't know how long this gap is, so instead of trying to risk jumping it, which would have been a very bad idea, it looks like. Ooh, just barely. What is this? I don't get these fire hydrants. And what you're supposed to do with them. Oh, whoa! Wait, whoa! Okay, I keep amazing myself with actually doing things in this game I don't think are possible. Okay, back on the boat again. Okay, okay, come on, everything, come on. Be nice. Whoa, you don't want to be losing silly lives like that. Again, with the controls in this game, sometimes just... it doesn't do exactly what you want it to do. Okay, got that jump down. Okay, we got Sumo Man. But what do we do about you? Oh, and the bird's gonna take me back, but... will the Sumo Man jump in the water? Oh, the bombs are on this side. Okay. This is tricky. Well, Guile's gone. No, no! I pressed A to jump, and he didn't jump, so he went right into the bomb pit. Why are the controls in this game so bad? Is that the bad street brawler? Oh, don't bring up that game, please. Like, see how sometimes you're in the air and he just starts bouncing around? Like, good luck platforming when you never know if you're gonna do like a double jump or not. Okay, Sumo Guy. Please, go into the water. Thank you. Is that it? Are you dead now? No, that doesn't kill you. So I need to bring a bomb over then. So I'm gonna stand here until a bomb comes out. Those lips are coming right at me. Okay. And the lips also kind of move you around too, so that's not so great. I guess you just keep going left and right until she throws what you're looking for. Oh, I got a fish on me. There we go. Like, I don't know if there's something I'm doing wrong where she doesn't throw bombs, or if it's just really that uncommon. But it's like the one thing that you actually need to beat the level, so why they would make her throw them so infrequently, I don't know. If only him falling off the screen was enough to defeat him. Oh, okay. Okay, well, I tried to pick it up. Okay. That's not gonna do. Okay, well, we'll keep trying. And he takes off a lot of health. Hopefully this is like the final boss and we can be done with this. Alright, waiting for those bombs. Whoa! Look at all the fish that just jumped out of the water. That was kind of impressive, actually. That there wasn't more slowdown. Wait, I pressed B like 40 times to pick that up. Now, I'd almost be impressed by how many fish they can make come out of the water at once if this game wasn't so awful. Alright, come on, bomb time. I ever play Sumo Fighter on the Game Boy? I have not. Genesis game Magic Girl. Okay, let's see. Come on, throw the bomb. Throw the bomb. Set us up the bomb. And again, I don't think I'm doing anything wrong. Feel free to point out if I am. But it seems to me like you literally just have to wait for her to throw like the one item that you can actually use. Yeah, but Extreme Wreck, I appreciate all this knowledge. I will have to go look all these things up when we're done here. Come on, Sumo Man, come on. No, I knew it was going to despawn. But I have to jump, like there's no other... Or I could have maybe got him to come down to the lower level and then jumped up over him to go back up to the higher level. But again, I don't really understand how big the explosion range of the bomb is, but it doesn't matter because finally after getting it, off the edge we go. Okay, with a full... Oh, I have the bomb still. Interesting. It's not going to blow up on me, is it? Alright, Sumo Man, please. Well, I don't know why that didn't count. But at least it didn't blow me up, I guess. Or maybe it did count. Maybe we'll get lucky. No, it didn't. Nope. And again, I don't think there's any way to defeat him without a bomb, so it's just a matter of you gotta get this right. Like, how did that not hit him? How did that not hit him? Yeah, well, that's the thing, is I leave the streams up so anyone who wants to can come by and read them, even if they're like watching it on their TV. You know, that's why I like having the chat on the side so people can see it there too. Although I think even like the YouTube apps have a way of showing stream chat live as well. I'm not sure if that's true if you rewatch it though. So again, that's why I love having it on there. So it's like everything that you post is immortalized. 30 years from now, people will still be appreciating your, unlicensed game knowledge, and I appreciate that. All right, let's get dangerous here. Like, oh my goodness, see? Come on, bomb lady. And the worst part is that if I get game over and say I still can continue, I'll have to do this again unless I can beat the level without dying. Nope. We need a glitch or something to happen. Again, with unlicensed games, anything is possible. And I'm always worried sometimes too, like I mentioned. Enemies will despawn, you won't be able to progress, or game-breaking glitches like that. But, any glitch that happens which gives an advantage to me, I won't complain. Like, how does that not destroy him? How does that not blow you up? It's not gonna do it. I'm surprised how consistently I can do this though, honestly. That's the thing that amazes me the most, is that I'm not falling into the water and, blowing myself up more often. Thank you all for sticking around though. Again, hope you're having a great Friday night. Yeah, that's right, Sunday Fun Day. Oh, wait, no, actually, this isn't Sunday Fun Day. When I play Sunday, no! I will do it on a Sunday. Whoa, okay, I got another bomb here. Okay, I'll take it. Hey, a heart. I'll take that. Do I have to beat up these guiles, or can I skip them? Because if I can skip them, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Alright, you got Birdman here taking me back a bit, but as long as he doesn't drop me in the water, I won't complain. Okay, can we just get to the end of the level without having to redo any of that? Oh, shoot, another freaking sumo. Okay, it counted as him despawning. Yes! 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 How many levels is it? I want it to be okay. So, this is probably going to be another sewer level then. Do you think this is it? Do you think this is like the final level? With just freaking springs everywhere? Because that's what we want, right? No. No, no, no. Nope. Yeah, good luck timing that properly. Okay, we still get to continue. Let me see here. Let me see here. Thank you, Powpuck. Thank you. Brandon, we're playing... no, we're not playing Sunday Funday. We're playing Menace Beach because we beat Master True and the Drunkard Hu in like 10 minutes somehow. Still not sure how that happened, but not going to question it. So we moved on to other unlicensed atrocities. And so far, we're progressing through Menace Beach. And I'm amazed by how many continues it's giving me. No one has confirmed yet whether or not you get infinite, but again, I won't complain if there is infinite. But I'm not going to slack off either. I'm going to take things very seriously here. As we do what looks like it's probably going to be an awful series of jumps. Ugh. That bat picks up the wrench and throws it at you? Like, that's strangely advanced. You know, I wouldn't expect that to happen. Okay. I wonder if I'll get a checkpoint for making it that far, though. No. That would be funny, if you could just kind of cheese it in that way. Oh, it's a downwards one? What? Okay. So that's why I'm having trouble there, because that spring that you think would shoot you upwards shoots you down. Okay, it still hasn't booted us back to the title screen. I will consider that a Sunday Funday miracle. Again, acknowledging that we're not playing Sunday Funday, but I just like saying Sunday Funday. How do you do that? Brandon, you'd love to see me play more Donkey Kong Country 2 ROM hacks. I have a Donkey Kong Country 3 ROM hack planned for later in this year. I think it'd be really cool to check out a DKC3 one, but thank you for that. Glad to hear that, you know, people still like my Donkey Kong ROM hack shenanigans, and I do hope to do more in the future as well. So, yeah, appreciate you bringing that up. There's also a cave level. If I want a good Sachin game, there's Q-Boy on the NES that was released in 1994. Never seen that one. Color Dreams just did a Kaizo trap. Yeah, don't worry. You know, unlicensed games don't have any qualms with being completely bullcrap at times. Like, where am I going then? Okay, so... do you think this one? No, that's a down one too. I figured. I think we've already tried that one, but... I'm just not seeing what exactly it wants from me. Thank you for letting me continue, though. You have no idea how much I appreciate that, because this would be that one point in the game where you have to replay the game like 40 times to keep getting back to and try. But it's being strangely generous today. Yes! Okay. Alright, so the lights are off, unfortunately, but I can kind of see what I'm doing. So I'll defeat Elvis's first. And then... okay, lights are on. We got frogs. Oh no! I was jumping for that spring, and I was like, and I was in midair, and there was this moment where I was like, no. Yeah, just don't touch anything. Don't touch anything. Oh, that's right. If we get game over, I'm gonna have to redo all that again too. Okay. Anytime you want to let me move again, that'd be great. Oh, there's balloons. Balloon man. Balloon me up. No! How did that happen? Thank you, Brandon. Thank you. Okay, but the fact that they give you... Wait, why did the light turn off? Okay, Sumo Man. Not my favorite. I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no idea what I'm doing. Like, I'm just... Like, maybe I don't even have to defeat him, and if I could just figure out where to go... Oh, look at those one-ups! How do you get them? I'm in the dark! What am I supposed to do? I mean, there's a part of me that's like, maybe I can just beat the level. But then there's a part of me that's like, one-ups sound really nice too. Okay, we beat half that level in the dark, but I'm not going to question it. Just looking at this game makes you feel frustrated? Okay, come on. This has to be it, right? 10 levels. It has to end now. Hopefully I still have some continues left for whatever's left. I kind of don't want to get stuck on the left side here in case I can't get back over. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, well now we know we need a balloon, so... Alright, we got Sumo again. Ugh. So doesn't this fire hydrant guy give me a boost somehow? Okay, so it seems like when I hit the fire hydrant, it does that. Or maybe not. Oh, yeah, like, yeah, it does a thing like that. Perfect. Alright, balloon me. Balloon me. No! Okay. 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 Okay, bombs are coming, so let's get out of that corner. Perfect, perfect. Okay. Oh! Okay, game over. Please tell me I can continue. Please tell me. Please. Okay, yes. Yes. That's all that matters right now is the fact I can continue or not. Because, you know, this is definitely doable. Okay, the clown is dead. Which means that if I get stuck on the left side, I might... Actually, that's bad because if I don't get a balloon, how am I supposed to get to the other... Hopefully he comes back if I die, but otherwise we might be stuck. Yeah, come over here. As I really... Yeah, as if we get soft locked or something, that would be terrible. Oh, I mean, okay, well at least there's always blowing yourself up as an option. Okay. Oh, there's a balloon. Okay, the clown came back. Good to know. Ah, and this again. Perfect, perfect. We're learning... Well, hey! You're supposed to help me, clown man! Thankfully, it's not too big a deal. Whoa, not sure how I just did that, but I'll take it. What is that? Oh, I think the manhole guy blew himself up. Thank you for the balloon. Okay. Shouldn't be too hard to defeat ninja guys, hopefully. Oh no, yeah, they really knocked all my health off somehow. Okay. Yes! Okay, 10 levels. There has to be only 10 levels. That's double digits now. It can't go on that much longer. Like, she has no clothes left. No clothes. It doesn't get that graphic, does it? I'm not going to get banned for this. Hopefully not. Again, I've never beat this, so I'm oblivious to what's coming. Okay, another boat level for some reason. Oh, it's a 1-up. I'm guessing if I go down there and get that 1-up, I'm going to get stuck. No, I didn't. Okay. I don't know, it just felt like a trap. It felt like we're at that point of the game where it's going to start giving you like soft locks and who knows what else. It's going to go full Dirty Harry on us and give us a ha-ha room that we have to press reset to get out of. Okay, I mean, I can deal with Giles. As long as there's no sumo men, I'm happy. Wow, I'm actually shocked I jumped as far as I did. Where am I, though? Okay, we're back here again? Yeah, okay. Okay, so he's gone. Oh, so you have to make some really crazy jump off of this? I'm just mashing A and B at the same time and holding up. I'm not sure how it wants you to do that. I've been good at getting some good distance tonight, but... So that guy kind of just keeps going into the water, which is nice. So like, it's like B does that. Holding up in the air, up and A in the air does that. So maybe do that instead of spinning, or do you think both at the same time? It's kind of like maximum distance. Can I hold one of these buttons? No. That did not work. Okay, still letting us continue, which really surprises me considering Color Dreams games are notorious for letting you continue 3 times and you're out. Or Sachin games as well. Need to not mix those up, but okay. Yeah, so at least it's easy enough to get back to this part. Again, the boat levels seem to be fairly easy compared to the other ones. It's just this one jump here is going to be a bit tricky, but you know, we have the time to figure it out, so this time I'm just going to hold up and A. And that didn't do it. And now we'll try up and B, I guess. Oh, what? Well, maybe that bird could have taken me over, do you think? Where's that bird? Because the bird usually takes you back, but in this case, it's like... Can I interact with you at all? It doesn't seem like it. Now he's coming... Ugh. Alright, there's something I'm not seeing about how to get distance. I'm this close to reviewing the instruction manual again, which I don't think... Like, it said about A giving you like a bit of a bump in the air like that, but it's not getting us across. It's not enough. It's like you can do like an up A, B, up A, B. Okay, maybe it's like a rhythmic thing. Up B, up B, up B, up B. Oh, okay. That's how you do it. It's just if you mess the rhythm up even a little, you fall like a stone. Whew! Who would have thought this game would be so demanding? I knew about all the sewer stuff. But, you know, it's nice to get a chance to see everything else as well. So, up A, B, up A, B, up A, B, up A, B, up A... Oh, missed it right at the end. No, we're playing this on the real actually, asterisk on that. I play everything on the real cartridge, but since we had Maxi 15 in anyway, this is featured on the Maxi 15 NES multi-cart. So we're playing it on that. But otherwise, yeah, it's being played on real Nintendo hardware on a CRT television. With a real NES controller. As have all of the other NES games I've streamed on my channel. Like, this isn't even that bad compared to some of the other ones I've played. Whoa, okay. If I could do that, but earlier, this would work. I hate this moment where, like, you don't move when he respawns. Okay. We got this, we got this. Yes, yes, yes. I'm not celebrating until we're done here. Yes! Level 11! Thank you, Brandon. Okay, okay. Hey, uh-oh, my YouTube channel's banned. You nearly got all you have to do. It doesn't go any worse than that, does it? Okay, there's a cave here. There is a cave. I was not lied to about there being a cave. So far we're doing some platforming. And that seems like it's all we're doing. Okay. Just have to use everything we've learned so far. Oh, see that? He bumped in the air when I didn't want him to. And that threw me off. And this will be the point where it's like, if you game over in this level, then you have to replay the whole game over again. So I'm not gonna I don't want to find out. Oh no! So what happens is, if you press A a little bit before he touches the ground, he does a bit of a bump in the air. And that's just enough for me to not hit the ground. Otherwise, this isn't really that bad platforming-wise. Oh, it's a boss? Oh, it is a boss, too. Do I just punch him, or is there more to this than meets the eye? So maybe I have to crush him with the ceiling. Yeah, there's not really ever much indication in this game if you're dealing damage or not. Yes. No! Okay, I see a continue option. It seems to still work. So I will take that as a victory. Oh, wow. Let me see here, everyone. YouTube can't censor 8-bit pixels. Wasn't there an educational version of this game? RC Shaggy, welcome. So when... Oh, thank goodness. I thought it soft locked because I paused for a second. Shouldn't do that. Oh no. Bump, bump, bump. So it was rebranded as Sunday Fun Day when Color Dreams became Wisdom Tree and started releasing Bible-themed games for whatever reason. So yeah, but the thing is that if you look at Exodus, which is a lot like Crystal Mines, it's not a straight graphic swap. The levels are actually completely different. Okay, he's below the floor now, except now he's not. So I don't know if Sunday Fun Day is just a graphic swap with the same levels, or if it's different levels as well. Okay, okay. So... Okay. Okay. Like, how many do I have to do? Shoot. That's all I have to say about that. I was doing really well. And I got kind of locked up there. But okay, if that's how this works, and we don't do silly things like that, this should be doable. Please don't send me back. Please don't send me back. Thank you. Again, even though it has the appearance of there being infinite continues, I take nothing for granted. It can be like, oh, you get 10 continues or something. Something dumb like that. Okay, so that should be good. And he drops hearts every time he gets hit too, which is kind of interesting. I love how he jumps off the screen, and then he has to like jump back up. Oh, he's not dropping hearts anymore though. That's frustrating. Hey, I was stuck in the corner. I couldn't go anywhere. Hey, note to self, don't stay in the corners. He like hit the ceiling and he went straight down. Alright, come on, we can do it. We can do it. Gotta save that girlfriend before my YouTube channel gets banned. So I don't know if there's really a strategy for like getting him under the things that fall. It's the stalactites are the ones that hang onto the ceiling. I was holding left and he wasn't going anywhere. There's like a suction force on that right wall that you know, stops you from moving properly. Yeah, stalactites are the ceiling ones, I remember. And I don't know if there's a strategy for those hitting the boss, or if it's just luck. Hey, I pressed A in the air, and normally that's what gets him to do that extra bounce, but it didn't. Okay, let's go. Let's go. And I could swear there weren't stalactites falling during this part before. I feel like the more we play this level, the more the game's starting to break. So, again, time is of the essence here. Okay. Alright, Demon Dan, come on. No, hey, I didn't even touch that. Brandon, you're not super familiar with the unlicensed games, and I don't blame you for that. Honestly, they are games that most people would not touch. Back when I was big into NES collecting, when I could go around and actually find NES games to buy, I of course did not shy away from unlicensed ones. So since I collected them, I figure I might as well play them. Okay. Okay, now mash yourself, please. Nope, stuck in that corner again. You touched that right. Wait, oh! That was interesting that the screen started scrolling there. Ugh. Nope. Stalactites and stalagmites. Your way of remembering the difference is the G and the C. I will read that in a second. Again, I don't want to pause because I'm afraid of doing anything that might anger the game. But again, thanks everyone for checking this this stream out. I appreciate it. I know we're not playing everyone's favorite games tonight. Is he like defeated now? Did I like somehow win? No. I had that one run where I hit him like 5 times, and now I can't even hit him once. Oh, he jumped too many times. G is for ground, and C is for ceiling? Stalactite, stalagmite. That's cool. The way I remember it is that tight is like it hangs tight to the ceiling. And I think that's true. I think I got him right. But yeah, it's funny how, you know, we all have our different ways of remembering that, and oh my goodness. Again, I'm getting sloppy here because it's like, you know, when you've done the same thing so many times, your brain kind of starts to take a vacation. Alright, we got it. Okay, so what was my... I think, like, I'm just gonna stay in the middle. Okay, so they seem to fall where I am. I understand. So you need to kind of stay where he is, and then they'll fall where he is. Okay. I wish he dropped hearts still, though. That's so frustrating that he doesn't drop hearts anymore. Okay, anytime that they want to fall while I'm actually near him, it would be nice. Oh, we dropped one. Oh. Okay, I'm getting the hang of it, though. I understand that there's actually a strategy to this. And hopefully a couple more tries we can have it down. Okay. And then interesting again that, you know, he started dropping hearts. I don't know what determines that. Maybe it's just luck? Okay. Oh, well, yep. Thank you for doing that. Again, thank you. The more you just kind of want to get hit. Oh, almost got sucked into the wall. But we didn't. Yes, yes. That's 3 hits. How many do you take? So I had already made that jump before it started falling. And once I had committed to that, I had no way to cancel out of it. Once I was able to see that the stalactite was about to crush me. Ugh. Yeah, remember that this is an unlicensed game and the controls are kind of garbage. So, if this was like Mario 3 controls, we would have been done hours ago. Like, you know, if you had a skateboard, you know, taped to your feet, you'd be having trouble moving around too. Okay. Lucky, lucky. 2. I didn't really touch that though. Again, it's not an unlicensed game unless the hitboxes are absolutely broken. You grew up playing SNES games and then the NES on the Wii when the Virtual Console came out. That's awesome. Yeah, the NES, or rather the Wii, really had a good selection of NES games to choose from. Even like, you know, the Nintendo Online right now, the NES Online on the Switch. It doesn't even compare to what was available on the Wii U Virtual Console. When we looked at the Wii U Virtual Console, we saw that it had like, you know, 97 games. So, you know, hopefully they still do continue to add more to NES Online. Because, yeah, there's some great games out there, and it's a shame to see that, you know, there aren't more of the really good ones on there. Okay, I'm just happy that that didn't break the game. Again, like, I'm afraid of soft locking. I'm afraid of a lot of different things. That if we could just get this done, it would make me really happy. Nope. Again, there's this weirdness to jumping that makes precise platforming like this the most unfun thing. Okay. Alright, this is it. This is it. No more fooling around. Yes, jump right into it. 1 hit, 2 hits. Three hits. 4 hits. I was sure that one was gonna hit me. Come on, 4. How many more could it be? My goodness. It's amazing. I got 4 hits like right off the bat. And then the 5th one was just not happening. Thank you all for your patience. Ugh. Okay. I like how he always jumps off the edge to start the fight. Oh, and he's almost pushing me into it. Like, how come that didn't hit you? Okay, there's a good hit. 1. Two. Drop some hearts would be appreciated. Oh, come on, that should have been a hit. I had no chance to avoid, like it's funny how there can sometimes be a massive gap between them, and then that one time I'm pushed up against the wall, it's like, here comes 30 at once. Oh. Okay. I guess we'll take that. Oh. How many hits do you think he takes? Have I got 5 hits yet? Have I only got to 4? So do you think it's 5? Could be like 10, who knows? What is this, level 11 or 12? Could be like 1 hit for every level. I feel like I've got 5 hits before, but I could be making that up. 2. Oh, yes, 3, yes. No! He was stuck against the wall for a second there. 4. Come on, come on, come on. 5. Okay, yeah, it's more than 5. Oh, he was stuck against the wall. Like, you don't want to touch the walls because you kind of get stuck against them for a second, but the momentum of the skateboard is just constantly taking you into the walls. The walls are death traps. Exactly, Powpuck. Exactly. Well, he bumped in the air. So, it's at least 6 hits. At least. And I could see it being 6. There's been video game bosses before where 6 is the magic number. Okay, this guy is just tired of exploding. And you know, again, as an unlicensed game, it doesn't even have to be a soft lock. It could just crash. Anything could happen. So, come on. We're running out of time here. We need to get some, like, you know, Metroid escape music going or something. That'll fit the mood. Alright. Another attempt. Wow, he actually didn't jump off the edge that time. 1. 2. 3. 4. The hearts keep getting stuck up on the ledge. 5. Oh! It did that 2 in a row thing. That was a good run. I think we're getting there. I think we're just about there. One. Oh, he was stuck against the wall. I mashed left the second I could. And he's just like, I'm gonna hang out against this wall for a couple seconds. Okay, but consistently getting back here is nice. At least it's not like a super long level, and then you have to fight the boss at the end. There are more than enough NES games that have done something like that, so, you know, I'll consider this generous by those standards. It's just like, how many hits do you take? That 1. Oh, dropped the heart. But it's against the wall, of course. Come on, right around here, right around here. Like, it's a lot of it's just up to luck, like when the game feels like dropping a stalactite, and if it's in the right spot or not. It's not like, you know, a Mega Man or something where it's like, okay, you know, you have the weapon in your hands, you are the one who determines how much damage is dealt. You're just kind of waiting for the game to do the thing that you need it to do. Alright. Oh, that was close enough that if it was me, it would have worked. Maybe 10 hits Extreme Wreck? Oh my goodness, that'd be a lot of hits. I mean, we've only gotten halfway there. You know, you need to do precise platforming, but don't do precise platforming because then you'll get crushed. Got it. I don't feel like this boss is supposed to be this hard, and I feel like there's probably a lot of people out there who probably get it on like their first try. I'm just overcomplicating it because that's what we do. But I don't think I'm over-exaggerating either when I say the controls make this really rough. And also, it's just up to luck. Okay. So yeah, like him being on an upper platform and just being able to stand underneath him, that's the dream right there. And now they're not coming, see? It's like, what do I do about that? And then I'm the one who gets hit. You think you would have broken the controller by now? Again, I've streamed way worse than this. Kid Cool. I mean, Kid Cool was okay, but again, it was like a control issue there too. You know, Ghostbusters, Dragon's Lair, other unlicensed games as well. Impossible Mission 2. I'm still kind of shocked I beat that one. We didn't run out of time. Okay, 1 hit. Finally, our first hit in like 5 minutes. 2? Okay, I'll take it. Ugh. Oh, come on, that should have hit him. I don't know how that didn't hit anyone. Me or him. A rare death by his fire, rather than the stalactite. And again, I feel like I did everything I could in that fight to try and do damage to him, but it just comes down to if he's in like the literal exact spot he needs to be at the exact right moment or not. So maybe luring him into the corners. You know, they're dangerous for me, but maybe you need to use them to your advantage. But see, I got stuck in the corner, so. Because that's like the one spot where it seems like the stalactites can consistently hit something is in the corner. But again, thank you all for your patience. Hope you're all having wonderful Friday nights. Again, not probably the game you were expecting to watch tonight. It's not even the next game on my list. It just happened to be on Maxi 15, so I said, why not? Okay, 1 hit. 2 hits. Alright, we're in flavor country here. 3 hits. Alright. Whoa! 4 hits. 5 hits. Ah! Awful. That was a really good run, though. Again, for no apparent reason other than that, we got lucky. Right, one hit. Wow, they're falling a lot more frequently now. Ooh, 2 hits. Three hits. Four. Oh, come on. Five, yes. Come on, I have like 1 heart left. I don't think we've ever got the 6. Come on, 6. I'm gonna die like the moment that he gets killed, aren't I? From like a health loss. That's 6. Maybe you have to hit him when he's broken? Like maybe there's more to it than I understand. Or I just haven't done it enough times. Alright, it's not 6, it's at least 7. You would figure, you know, number of the beast or something. Oh, is it 666? Maybe that's it. 720 was another yeah, that's, I mean, another terrible skateboarding game. Is this, you know, do we consider this a skateboarding game? The NES's only skateboarding platformer. You know, 720 Degrees was a Beam Software game. And, you know, I've looked at Bad Street Brawler. Beam Software is to be avoided. Oh. You know, because of the Angry Video Game Nerd, LJN became quite notorious as like the worst video game publisher on the NES, but from what I've found, they're definitely not my least favorite. There's definitely worse. Interplay, I think it is? You know, they made like Conan, Dirty Harry. I just played an Interplay game. Oh, Mad Max. Mad Max was terrible. They're definitely way worse than LJN. Or no, Mindscape, I think it is. Who's Interplay? I think it's Mindscape is the one who did all those awful movie-based games. And sometimes even ones that aren't movie-based as well. They just don't make good stuff. Okay, 1. 2. Where LJN, at least they had, you know, Back to the Future 2 and 3 wasn't awful. Jaws wasn't awful. Incredible Crash Dummies wasn't awful. So, you know, they made some okay games where there's definitely companies on the NES that I just like, I would avoid anything that they made. Oh, I got jammed on something. I think he attacked me. And then my guy started spazzing out. And I was like soft locked there. Stun locked, rather. Ugh. And here I thought talking about LJN games might finally, you know, break the curse or something. Mindscape made Road Blasters? Not one I've gotten to yet, so... you know, if they actually made a decent game, then y'all give them credit where credit's due. Well, see, like, a weird thing happens when you get damaged. You kind of, like, do, like, a left-right thing. And you can't, really control where you're going. Alright, come on, we gotta be getting close. We gotta be getting close. Have we gotten to 7 hits yet? Maybe it's 7. Imagine if there weren't infinite continues. That's a nightmare I don't want to have. It has a knockback when you get hit. Yeah, but it's like, it's not even like a real knockback. It's just kind of, the controls don't work for a second. Okay, 1 somehow. Went into the corner to dodge it, got stuck in the corner. I love the inconsistency of, like, sometimes they don't fall at all, and then at the absolute worst possible time, like, 3 will fall at once. So otherwise, I've been playing the Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection recently. It was brought to my attention that it sold over 1 million copies, which is amazing. Considering it's not a series you hear people talk all that much about, and yet when someone brings up Battle Network, you'll always get the people who go like, oh yeah, that was great. Which is funny, because considering, you know, growing up, you know, I definitely didn't have too many friends who knew about it. But always great to see the series getting some love. And yeah, for the collection to sell 1 million copies is great to see. And I mean, it's an amazing deal. It's like, you know, 6 games plus multiple versions for 3, 4, 5, and 6. You know, oh wow. You know, the value is really there. So yeah, great to see a lot of people, you know, benefiting from that, having a good time with Mega Man Battle Network, and I've currently beaten the first one, and then working my way through the second one. They're all games I've 100%ed in the past. I did my most recent replay of 1, 2, and 3 back in like 2016, so it's been like 7 years since I've played them, and, you know, I love them so much. I'm never afraid to do another one. Battle Network 3 is probably one of my all-time favorite games. It's just so good. 2 and 3 are like right up there as all-time greatest games ever made. Come on, come on. Nope. Again, another rare death where it wasn't even the stalactite. Sometimes he drops hearts and sometimes he doesn't. Kurt, welcome! So, we are no longer playing Master Chu and the Drunkard Hu. That lasted about 10 minutes before we somehow beat it on our first try. We then played some Stakk'm, a never individually released puzzle game only available on the Maxi 15 multi-cart. And then after we got bored of that after about 5 minutes, we moved on to another game on Maxi 15 called Menace Beach. And we're like right at the end of that, but the final boss is a real jerk. And I feel like it's probably me. It's probably that I just suck, and any of you could beat this on your first try. Oh my goodness. But he takes a lot of hits. He takes at least 7 hits, so I feel like, you know, I'm not all to blame. Plus the controls, plus the randomness. So maybe, like, here I am. Here, I'm standing here. What if it's like every time I press down, a thing falls and I just didn't realize it? I don't think that's how it works, but... Oh, 2. And I like that heart that you just dropped. Did it disappear? No, it did not. You know, I'm impressed. You have some video games where items will disappear in like 5 seconds, and that's the worst. But surprisingly, in an unlicensed game, that's like the one spot you'll find where items don't disappear. Maybe we could get so many hearts on screen that the boss just despawns. I'd be okay with that. At this point, again, anything you gotta do to win, I'm not against it. I like finding those little quirks within the game that kind of give you an advantage that might not have been so intentional. That to me feels more fun, you know, figuring out something like that than just sticking in the Game Genie and entering a code. Because then it's like, you know, at least it's still like, you know, you beat the game with what the game provides you with. Where I don't have any fun entering a code and beating a game that way. That was what I did as a kid. I always look back at Game Genie like training wheels. When I was a kid, sometimes it was fun to put like Moon Jump in Mario 3 or, you know, Infinite Health in Mega Man 2 or something silly like that. But the point is, you know, you use things like that to kind of learn the ropes, and then you figure out how to do it without it. Just like riding a bike. And then just like riding a bike, you never forget how to do it after. But okay, I think that's 3 hits. Oh, he touched the wall, and that was the end of him. Okay. Okay. Have I ever streamed PS2 stuff? I don't think I've ever streamed a PS2 game. I've played PS2 games on my channel. But to actually stream... Oh, why? What is he doing? But as I said, after I beat all the NES games, I definitely plan to branch more out into other consoles. While I already do play some things on other consoles from time to time, with NES being my priority. Okay, let's see here. Let's see here. But... of course, once I'm done NES, you can expect to see a lot more from other consoles as well. Like Super Nintendo, like N64, and like PS1 and PS2. There's lots of stuff on those I want to play. But yeah, thanks for asking about that. But okay. I didn't want half the stream to be the final boss of Menace Beach. But here we are. And he sent me right into that. Ugh. My hands are getting numb just from repeating the same thing over and over again. Yeah, gonna wring him out here. Try to get the blood flowing back through them again. Also can't speak. Also can't think. Also, vision's going dim. This game... someone said it was gonna give me brain damage. I'm inclined to believe that was true. Alright. What if I just go back and forth? Like, just a constant back and forth. Do you think eventually he'll just be in the right spot at the right time? Nope, something like that will happen. This just isn't the boss where I see a clear-cut strategy, like you normally can find with other bosses. And also, I don't really want to pour myself more to drink because I'm afraid to pause. I'm afraid to do anything that might aggravate the game. So we're running on empty here. Welcome to the Running on Empty game review. Okay, okay, oh. Okay, that's 2. Again, sometimes they're like, they come really naturally, and other times it feels like there's so much effort required to get one hit. 3. 4. Just don't touch the walls. Don't touch the walls. He pushes you into the wall. There's not much I can do about it. I think that's 5. 6. Urgh. That's awful. It will give you brain damage, yes. I'm definitely feeling that. But that was a really good run. And I think it was just not touching the walls is what did it. 1. Come on, come on. Okay, that has to count. So that's 3, I think? We almost had 7 last time. So close. That's 4. He's kind of gets, like, jammed on the thing there. And then I got shot right up into a stalactite. Ugh. Oh, ugh. And, you know, the more times we go to this continue screen, the more chance there is to accidentally hit new game or something. That happened in the game we played recently. Little Nemo, I accidentally went to new game, but thankfully we were only on like the 2nd level. Yeah, I really am losing my brain capacity to this game, losing the ability to do all the essential things. So let's beat it before it gets too bad. Ugh. We've probably been trying this for way too long anyway. I don't really want to think about how long we've been trying it. I'll be able to go back later and see, but yeah, it's probably 10 hits. 10 seems like a solid number, right? That's a lot of hits, if it's true. And here's just another case where he's not getting hit. So I'm taking damage instead, and I got crushed. I'm making them drop with my weight. But, like, sometimes I jump around and... Okay. You think that when I land, that's when the stalactites fall? Like, I could believe it. Like, I noticed that when I fall, the screen shakes. But sometimes I fall and, like, stalactites don't come down. So while I like the theory, it's like... What is happening in consistency? Why did I think earlier then that it wasn't? Okay, so that makes sense then. If it's not completely random. I'm convinced that this game really did give me brain damage. If I didn't figure that out till now. I mean, you figured it out. I'm clearly just the one here sitting here with the brain damage. Okay, so they are following consistently. I'm sure I tried that earlier and they weren't. Okay, so considering the fact then that there is a system that works to a degree. Okay, so considering that we now know that we can hit him like that, how did I not... I'm sure I thought to try that, and it didn't seem to work at one point. Because yeah, I mean, that makes sense then in how they're falling here too, but... Okay, enough talk. Let's get this done. So all those times that I was getting hit, it was my own doing? Like, I don't believe that. There's no way you can force me to believe that. The footage is there. I'm gonna go back, and we're gonna find out that the game is just broken. A broken mess. Like, how would I not notice that? Something's weird. Something's weird. I think I did the whole Bernstein Bear universe thing, where up until this point it wasn't falling when I jumped, and now it is. Okay, come on. Any other time, I'd have like 1,000,000 health on my attempts. Oh. I don't even know how many hits that was. I didn't count because I was so confident that that would be the winning run. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, with our newfound knowledge, this should hopefully take less than the hour we probably spent on our previous attempts. Unless we do that. And again, with each attempt, the Maxi 15 cartridge is probably getting hotter. Because if there's one thing that unlicensed cartridges like to do, it's get very hot. So at any moment, we could have like a meltdown. So let's just get this done. Alright, winning run. This is going to be it. Don't blink. Someone suggested earlier that's like, hey, what if you pre-record your footage? And, you know, then you just kind of talk over it or whatever. And, you know, I proved that to not be the case. But if that was the case, I could be like, hey guys, this could be the winning run. And then just miraculously it will be. It's like, wow, I didn't see that coming. Just ignore the part where it said, like, you know, recorded on May 2022 or something. Okay. But no, of course, everything's been done. Whoa! For a second there, I thought it had glitched out. That was real terror that you just heard there, everyone. Okay, I can't take much more of this. This has to end soon. This has to end soon. But you know, it's good. You know, keep your mind. You know, don't be afraid to ask questions and consider different angles. But in this case, don't worry. What you are hearing is my true panic and terror, as I am actually legit concerned that the game will break at some point, and I'll have to redo this whole game, which I really don't want to do. Okay, come on. Okay, we definitely have the HP this time to do it. The question is, can I not screw it up like that? And I did too. And it's funny because even though I'm the one, I guess, who now makes the stalactites fall, you still get into situations where you're kind of stuck. Oh, I was sure that was going to be a hit. One. Yes, drop hearts like you did last time. That was very nice. Thank you. Okay. Just don't jump, and then no stalactites will fall. So sometimes I guess I was doing it to myself, because it feels like you get more momentum when you jump before you start moving. Which is why it feels good to jump, to kind of, you know, get yourself going, but that's not a good idea during that boss fight. Nope. Oh. You'll say it right now, this is Color Dreams' worst NES game. Have I played... well, if we're considering, you know, like, including bunch games and stuff, Galactic Crusader was not a very good shooter. Again, Castle of Deceit and Challenge of the Dragon weren't very good. This game has some good elements to it, but... it's like a mix of the controls and just the janky everything that can make this one not so great. And just the frustrating level design. I'm shocked how well I got by some of those sewer parts, which is why I really don't want to have to go back and do it again. Come on, we gotta get this. Does anyone actually know how many hits it is? So we can at least have a goal. I've mentioned before that I cannot stand bosses without a health bar, because you never actually know if you're doing any damage to them or not. You know, we had that whole Cryon Conquest issue where I was attacking a boss for like 5 minutes and not actually doing any damage. Even though the boss was clearly showing damage animations. Okay, another death to the fire. Like, you're just like one big hitbox in this game. And you have pretty much no choice but to take damage from a whole slew of things. Okay. We got 500 points for something. I don't know what. Hey, how did neither of those hit him? I feel like a good trick is to try and hit him like as soon as he respawns. But it's always easier said than done, of course. Oh, he hit me and then it threw off my controls and sent me right into the stalactite. Yeast Bunny, welcome! Am I gonna play Sunday Fun Day? So, that's the thing, right? Is Sunday... I mean, I still will. It's a different game on my list. Is Sunday Fun Day different levels, or is it straight graphic swap? Because as I've said before, you know, I played Exodus, which I was always under the impression was just a graphic swap of Crystal Mines. Instead, it was actually its own game. It's like a true sequel to Crystal Mines, and I kind of enjoyed it. So, you know, if Sunday Fun Day is like technically different levels, then of course I have to play that too. And at this point, I would consider streaming it just because, you know, if I've streamed the first one... Hey, he had me shoved into the corner. I couldn't move. But this is definitely going to be it. When we're done this, I'm going to bed. What time is it? Ugh, after 2:30. Again, hope you're all having a great night. Let's get this done, and then we can all have a nice weekend. Oh, see, that's what you gotta do. But yeah, Yeast Bunny, hope you're doing well. Alright, not bad, not bad. Whoa, I thought he was gonna corner me. Die! It's funny too, like if this is the same final boss as in Sunday Fun Day, you know, it'd be like you're killing the devil on the way to Sunday school. Oh. How are you not dead? Okay, there's a massive flashing arrow that says go right. World 12 complete. Is that it? Is that it? Giving that massive thumbs up. Oh. Enjoy that malt. You earned it. That was not that bad. I was just playing awfully. Not even picking up on how the fight worked until it was too late. Thank you all for sticking with that. That was terrible. Your brain, RC Shaggy. Yeah, my brain. It might start spilling out my ears any minute now, so I'll probably finish up the stream. Well, I have a little bit of a coherent ability to speak remaining. Press A to replay screen. Press start to restart game. Like what? Replay screen. Oh, so they'll just keep drinking it. That's your reward. I mean, it's a better ending screen than again, it's been so long ago and my brain has melted so hard. Master True and the Drunkard Hu. At least it's better than that, but oh, my brain, my head really does hurt. Whoa, a skateboard comes by. So those are like different versions of it. But Yeast Bunny, it was strange. Brandon, thank you so much. Jacob, why does his girlfriend look way older? I'm not asking any questions at this point. I'm done. I am very done. Ghostbusters on the NES, or even better, Ghostbusters on the Famicom. Yeah, I did stream Ghostbusters. In fact, Ghostbusters, I was kind of shocked I was able to beat that on my first sitting. I was kind of expecting that one to be one of those games I just never figured out, but I mashed my way up those 23 floors and never again. It's on stream for everyone to see, otherwise, never again. Tuxedo Worth, welcome. You missed the worst final boss fight that I've done in a while, but it wasn't even that bad. Like the good part about this final boss is that the level before it wasn't long, so it was easy enough to get back to. And you know, once you kind of learn what to do, it was okay. It's not the worst boss I've fought, but just at this point, I'm happy it's over. Master Chu was better overall. At least it was short, right? But I think what we've learned is that unlicensed games that we've looked at today aren't that great. There are good unlicensed games. Fantastic Adventures of Dizzy, Crystal Mines, Captain Comic is okay if you're looking for like a bootleg Metroidvania. So there's the odd good unlicensed game. Like Linus Spacehead wasn't bad. So, but stay away from the Color Dreams ones. Stay away from the American Video Entertainment ones, and you'll be good. Oh, you're still not done with the work. Well, I hope it's going well. Thanks for dropping by. You are lucky that you missed what you did. Because, yeah, it was not that great. But looking at the shelf here, other games I hope to stream coming up include, like, Metal Gear. I'm going to stream. Probably a few other ones as well. But yeah, thank you, everyone, for checking this out. Hope you had a great Friday night. Hope this didn't ruin it too much. I hope you all have a great Saturday and Sunday. Enjoy that weekend, and I'll see you all again soon, I'm sure. And what do we have here? Seems you missed out on everything. No, you are lucky. You are very lucky. So don't cry. You are one of the lucky ones. But thank you, everyone. Take care and have a great night.